We welcome you inside our studios in Atlanta. It is game time. Their coaches, I'm coachable. Stern B. Shaw, Sam Mitchell.
Can we talk about that? The coachable part?
Well, are we supposed to do this behind closed doors? I mean, real coaches would not ever air out their own laundry. Come on, B.
Well, you're not a real player, so we can break you down and not care about it.
Shots fired.
Let's go from, center court, which we're normally on Tuesdays, to center stage. And that is the glory days indeed. The great rivalry, the domination of the sport, doing it differently with different names, but look at what they've done in each conference. We look at where they are next. Perhaps for the Lakers, icing Trae Young and the Hawks, the next step in another win in the column. LeBron was putting on a show with Kobe in attendance.
B, it must be nice to just throw it up there anywhere and let the king go get it, huh? Just throw it up there. Sure. I'll find it.
Sure is. You look in the crowd and see Kevin Hart, Kobe, and Pooch.
I just want to hear you do that again. Can we show him again? Acrobatic LeBron off glass. LBJ 33, 12 assists, 7 boards, lead 25. Trae Young inside. And help from his friends. He had 31 and 7. Jabari Parker.
With the left hand.
Top.
And we cut it down to 10. This was a theme. Let's spread the lead again. That's outside LeBron, inside Danny Green.
A little reversal of roles.
Role reversal. 28-point lead at the break. Hawks fighting. Young to the rack. Then a lot of those extra plays, Lloyd going to be happy with the effort early in the second half. Evan Turner here, Sam.
Yeah, you get the Hawks are playing hard. A young team crashing the glass, but that man right there may have had a little bit too much for him.
I'll tell you what, half the shots the Hawks took, it seemed like were blocked. It was amazing how many extra opportunities the Lakers would give to their offense, and that's bad news to any defense. Kuz, alley-oop. Kobe knew it was a wrap. 21-point win for the Lakers. 33 for LeBron James. Balanced scoring, ton of blocks. And when you look at LeBron, Misha, obviously, he's got to be rejuvenized by playing with AD, a player at that level, all the new coaching and the defense and the culture. But he had an aggression offensively tonight that this facilitated LeBron, which we know he always is. We haven't seen yet, maybe even to this level this season.
No, and he came out, he wanted to put his stamp on the game right from the start, was very aggressive offensively. The assists he's going to get, the rebounds he's going to get, but the defensive end, the effort that he's putting forth, showing all aspects of the game, mid-range, three-point, free throws, getting out in transition and scoring, and doing it in front of another champion like Kobe Bryant, where, I'm sure that was motivation for him to want to put on a show.
Ton of easy buckets for the Lakers. For Trae Young, he makes it look easy, but they weren't helping him. What were they doing to ice Trae, if you will, defensively for Frank and his staff tonight?
Well, they were just harassing this young fella right now. They know how lethal he is. And watch him right here every time he catches the ball. Watch Trae Young come off. Look, first of all, they're fighting over the screen. Look at Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's dogging him right now. He's staying over. And then the switch when he comes off. And then when Trae Young tries to split the double team, they trap him. Here again, stop it right there. This is called a weak. When the high screen and roll, you're forcing a guy to his weak hand so you can get on that shooting hand again, making him take tough shots. Again, he's coming off screen. Look at Dwight Howard trapping Trae Young, and look at the guys in the eye, and they're going to force him to throw that skip pass, which he puts a little bit too mustard on it, and throws it away. And again, here's Trae Young again. They're trapping him at half court. B. Shaw, when the last time you've seen that? And so what you have to understand, look, that's the ultimate respect when you're trapping the guy half court.
Well, look, no trap here by telling you, pay attention to Buddy Hield. Spoiler alert, maybe he was the king. Celtics, they've been road warriors, but Sacramento, who played the Lakers tough, got off hot. Hield at 16, 7 of 11 in the first half. Continuing to show the growth we saw. I know you can't use these words in today's league. Mid-range from Buddy Hield. They led 4 at the break. Celtics battle back. Jaylen Brown for 3. And the continued MVP-like play be shot at Kemba.
Yeah, Kimbo's come there and added a different element than Kyrie brought to this team last year. The players have rallied around him, and he's really, like you said, in the mentioning for MVP at this point in the season.
Little swing, smart pass, if you will, to find Tatum. Lead 5, but Sam Buddy Ball again.
Man, Buddy just got paid a king's ransom, and he's earning it right now to come out and light the Celtics up the way he's doing thus far.
Daniel Tice, enticing slam, lead 1. It was late. Walker misses the jumper, Smart the rebound, but Rashawn Holmes gets some.
Maybe thinking he should have kicked it out.
He should have passed that one.
Holmes would end up at the line. Makes 1, then 2. That's a lead. Celtics, though, last chance. Marcus Smart, flotation.
Oh, man.
And 1 bounce and 2. I mean, that is like the agony. Waiting and waiting.
He just didn't have enough reverse English on it.
That's right.
Top spin.
Yeah, of course. Pull shark to my left, Sam Mitchell. In front, the Kings. And Buddy Hield, look, they're missing Fox, right? No Bagley. Big night 35 for Buddy. Big win, Sacramento. It was a big night for star performances, but none better than the one Jamal Murray put up for the Nuggets to slow down Ja. And even though Zion's not there, as our buddy G. Hill would say, the brotherhood in attendance in New Orleans. Up into the Love Joker. And his teammates were showing each other in Memphis. Joker hasn't seen much of that. I don't even think he thought of closing out, trying to figure out what Morant was doing. 3 from JV, and then Morant could do that himself. He had 13 and 6. A little bit of a lighter night. Shaw, that was not the case for Jamal Murray, who we know could shoot, but attacking the rim early. Yeah,
attacking the rim, playing through contact, giving him a little bit inside, and also letting him know that he got the range from 3 as well.
Yeah, the Sam, as you pointed out before, beautiful cuts, knowing Jokic would hit him in the right spot.
Absolutely. Jaron, you need to put a little pressure on the passes, because if not, the Joker's going to pick you apart. He's just diming him down, isn't he?
And don't get maybe he's going to just go inside. He could hit the 3 too. Season high 39, had 8 assists.
Paul, you're jumping too high. You know you're too old to jump that high. That's why you fell down.
Jokic doesn't even need to. I'll just do the reverse lay and works. Lead 28, finishing touches. Murray for 3. He had 39, and it looked easy. He didn't even play in the 4th. Took it off.
Light work.
17-point win for Denver. Memphis has played good basketball. Clark, another good game. About 8 out of 8 from the floor. Is that good? I'm pretty sure that's sufficient for the youngin out of Gonzaga. But no matter what, it was about Denver, and it was about the ways they scored, not just with the shooting, Sam, but making sure to use their own defense to get in transition. Easy buckets, and yes, even the one Millsap had was easy enough. Show us some of what they were able to do to get this win in Memphis.
Well, if you coach Mike Malone, you want this team to start scoring with that defense. You want that defense to pick up, and you look at tonight. Watch this right here, Jamal Murray. Look, Ja Morant is going to learn that you have to change speeds. He's coming off this triple screen. And watch Jamal Murray. Without a screen, he just runs through the pass, through the play for an easy dunk. And then, again, defense again. Watch this. Look at this Denver defense. Look at everybody in the stand. Look at the Joker comes over and walls up. And then look at, who is that? Gary Harris. I can barely see him. But he's in the eye. Look at him with the strip right there. JJ, again. Look at the Joker leading the break, and Jamal Murray with the circus layup. And then last but not least, here's his Denver defense. Coming off again. Lock and trail. Look at this. All the bigs up. Paul Millsap leading the break, and then they gets it back to him for an easy dunk. When you look at Denver, we already know how deep they are, how talented they are. If they can continue to play defense like that and generate offense off turnovers, they're just going to be tougher and tougher to beat because, they can run depth at you. They are 12 deep, the deepest team in the NBA by far.
When you lose depth, you have that old gel. It used to be a little thin. Depth. That's kind of where we are with the Warriors now. Depth is gone. Deloading, he was loading up with some big numbers. Now he's out at least a couple weeks. We know Steph and everybody else. And look, all the Pels, and they still have young Pels. and Drew Holiday and a couple of other vets there with Griff and that group as they're looking to get a win against these Warriors. Jackson Hayes.
Oh, get that out of here.
Man.
Chase down on Glenn Robinson. Defense. Then J.J. Redick. You can now roll back your footage from the last how many years.
Get that over?
Doing this forever. Hill, Alexander Walker, 2 big games in a row, including this one. It's the 3 lead is 10. Eric Paschal, opportunity's been knocking. He's answered lately, Bishaw.
Yes, he has. He's creating value for himself and also putting himself in position to be in the long-term future of this team.
30-point game for him, but Redick, speaking of outside and inside, he had 26. More Paschal. Like this, hesitation. Why take the 3 when I could bully ball to the bucket? And a Marquise Chris sighting, Sam.
Oh, way to go. Way to throw it down with authority. I like it. That's a poster.
Yes, it is.
Poster, dunk. Melly. A lot of memes there. Holiday Road. True big buckets late and inside. Good look from Walker here. Finds Holiday. And he's not done. 22, 8 boards, 9 assists, Bishaw. Hey, look, we talk about Griff. Really, since day one, they've all been saying this guy's going to lead the culture. He has led the way on the floor as well.
Yes, he has. You know, it's great. I like the mix of him in there with all the youngsters that they have, showing them the right way to do things.
You say youngsters, remember the Splash Brothers were the name Bowman Robinson? Is a different world right now for the Warriors. But we are fighting through the East, trying to figure out what's what. Tobias Harris is trying to find what's inside the rim, and he would early and often. And so would that guy. Not a typo. No autocorrect. We'll talk Markelle. Kevin loved this look, especially after the pump fake. Wanted that back after a great game with a lot of toughness on both sides and a scramble to end it. You know what? You might as well just play 2. So let's do it back again. Love for Nick Maletti, founder, original owner of the Cavs, honored 2016 championship ring. That's what the Sixers are hoping to get. Embiid, going to need a lot of that. He scored all 14 of his points in the first half. And Sam, where you want him to inside.
Yeah, you want the big fella to keep making them house calls in the paint right there because he's unguardable.
Now, there's room because Al Horford, he was out there. 3-pointer. Korkmaz with the lob, no. But Horford to Simmons, yes. Too easy. Loose balls, a lot of them went the other way the last time these two met. Not on this day. 67% from the field, 20 assists first half, 24-point lead, and then more Tobias Harris, who really had it going inside Bishaw tonight.
Yes, he did. He's starting to come alive. He's playing well, giving a little bit inside and a little bit outside.
Thibault, not just defense, shows the offense for the rookie lead, 25. This is going to get offensive for the Cavs. 12 of 14 from Tobias Harris. Huge night. Hit the free throw. They win 114-95 is the final. Harris with 27. Balanced scoring after that. Simmons a double-double, but we talked about at the beginning of the year all the changes. And yeah, I mean, we clearly still have the question, let's be fair, late fourth quarter, what does Ben do? Where does Al fit? But defensively, we looked at it in the East show. We said, wow, really opportunity. And it's been a learning process. But what did you see tonight that made you feel good about where we're at with this step now?
Well, I saw all 5 players on the defensive side on a string. And that's exactly what you want to see. Look at all 5 defenders here. Everybody's in their gap. Everybody's within arm's length from their offensive players. And here you see the front by Tobias Harris. When you front, you have to have ball pressure. You see Ben Simmons all over with ball pressure. On the backside, you got to protect against the over-the-top pass. You see Al Horford bouncing in and out, protecting there. And you see James Ennis cracking down on Al Horford's man as he goes over and checks on the other side. And then Korkman, however you pronounce his name.
It's Korkmaz.
There you go, Korkmaz.
That's right.
1 pass away, the 9.
I didn't know either. I just know.
All on a string. And then here you go, you see the size that presents a problem for Sexton here. pick and roll, middle pick and roll, you see Joel Embiid presenting himself, mirroring the ball, not letting the roller roll behind him. Ben Simmons, who got hit with the screen, continuing to fight over the screen and force him into Embiid. Embiid sniffs the pickup, gets back to his, and Ben Simmons comes over the top with a rear view challenge. So now you're seeing all the pieces start to come together, and that defensive those sequences look like a drill that you have in practice every day, and that's what you want to see as a coach.
Yeah, Coach Brown would like the effort that he saw defensively. The effort offensively from the Magic early this season, offensive, then it is Disney after all. You know, we sure got to get magical. Don't sing the song. When Dennis and Shaq are up here, I have to leave. A lot better shooting and easier buckets, but it was who was getting them. That would be the story on this day. And hoping not to have Bradley Beal get too many of them. But early Vooch, he was loose. He had 30. Lead was 8. Augustine would end up going out in the first half. Finger issue. He'd come back, but no issues for Markelle Fultz. Sam, 6 out of 6 first half, 14 points.
Yeah, and this really helps your confidence right there when Isaiah Thomas defends the naked three-point line compared to a guy going in for a wide-open dunk.
61-52 at the break. More Fultz, little spin side cowl to the rack.
More and more confident each game.
Lead 14. Was it over-ish? Smith finds the right man. That's 10,000 points for Bradley Beal. How many more than Sam Mitchell?
Only about 9,899 more than I had.
Not that many, just a couple less. Meanwhile, C.J. Miles, 21, 6 of 7 from 3. Lead down to 9. Vooch, a 3 of his own. Back up to 12, but Wizards not going away, B-Shaw. Bradley Beal gets hot.
He does, and he really started to light it up from the outside, coming off of these pin downs wide open. And that's what happens when the big isn't up and you have a shooter like that coming off. He's going to make you pay.
Did you say shooter? Didn't need it here. A lot of questions about that. Fultz was good there and here. Bradley Beal going to want that pass attempt back, Sam.
Yes, he is. And I better tell you what, Markelle Fultz now, look at that. Going to the basket, in traffic for an and one, posterizing. Watch the Wizards play.
Played minutes, played effective, had the biggest plays offensively and defensively. What do you win? A chat with us about your best night as a pro. Kind enough to join us, Markelle. First of all, appreciate you coming on with us. Congratulations. I'll start with that possession. Take us through defensively what's said beforehand. You know, obviously, how hot Bradley Beal has been, and then through getting in the lane there defensively.
Yeah, we just talked about, they drive to the rim, let them get the layup, don't give up any threes. They were pretty hot towards the end from the three-point line, so I tried to fan out, and I seen them about to pass it. I see IT, and I just tipped the ball and went to go get it.
Markelle, Brian Shaw here. Just wanted to ask you a quick question. First of all, I like the fact that you're wearing number 20. I wore that number. That's special to me. Gary Payton, who I grew up with, wore that number as well, so I think you're wearing it well. I'm happy, for your success this season. You're starting to play better and better. Question for you. I don't think that you ever lost your confidence in terms of your skill set. Do you have your confidence in terms of your physical ability and the things that you weren't able to do physically that you're able to do now, and is that why your play is starting to show that?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I never lost confidence, like you said. And I'm just feeling better. I took the time this summer to rehab and get everything right physically. And each game out there, I'm feeling more and more better, and it's just showing in my play. And I think I'm just going to keep going.
For Fultz, it's about the team. You think Harden needs a team? Well, he does, but not here. 1-on-5 will work, too. We'll look at it. Monday, the search for that third scorer continues. Little of this, little of that. The search for anybody who could score as much as James Harden. Difficulties. Rockets, Blazers, NBA TV. Speaking of which, at the buzzer, we go back to this weekend. Sam, it's unbelievable. Same franchise you coached. They weren't highlighters then.
No.
Even then, they couldn't see how to figure out how to stop James Harden. 49. He did cost up 41 shots. And then it was really only part of a weekend because we also saw that him, 7 now times he has outscored the entirety of the starting 5 of the other team. Unbelievably, Karl Malone, 9
Sure, I didn't even know that was a stat. I never thought about that in my mind. Never.
Well, you weren't going to do it, so therefore.
I wouldn't be a part of it.
Just saying.
That's incredible.
I mean, I don't know how to. We'll have to see what happens next. Should we watch it together?
Absolutely. Let's watch it.
Let's do it.
See you next time on Game Time.